Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Smart Investor. America just can't seem to quit Donald Trump. And since there's a chance he might be back in the Oval Office, we need to talk about what another Trump term could mean for your wallets. The man's relationship with money is more complicated than a spiderweb of offshore accounts and questionable business dealings. So, buckle up as we break down how Trump's policies, from taxes to healthcare, could impact your finances. Whether you're cheering for him or building a bunker, understanding the potential financial fallout is crucial for all of us. When Trump campaigned for president, he promised to make America great again. Amidst the vague promises were specific pledges about your money. Lower prices, more affordable healthcare, protecting Social Security. He threw it all out there. Now the big question is, were these promises just hot air, or could they actually translate into real-world changes for your wallet? Because the last thing anyone needs is another economic roller coaster ride. Trump tried to appeal to the average American with family values, specifically, policies impacting families like childcare. He understood that raising kids is expensive, so he dangled an expanded child tax credit in front of parents. In 2017, he signed a law increasing the credit from $1,000 to $2,000 per child. But this increase is set to expire in 2025. His team might try to extend it, but that depends on Congress. Will they be generous, or have they had enough of his shenanigans? Let's talk about taxes. Trump's administration tackled the tax code with all the subtlety of a bulldozer. Remember the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017? That was their big tax reform plan. It reduced taxes for many Americans, but those cuts are temporary. Without new policies, your taxes could go back up in 2026. And let's not even get started on his idea of replacing income tax with tariffs. Even economists specializing in international trade said, yeah, that's not how any of this works. So, while you might enjoy a tax break now, the future is uncertain. Stay informed and prepared for potential changes. Social Security, promises versus challenges. The retirement fund tightrope walk. Trump knew that messing with Social Security is like poking a sleeping bear. He promised not to cut benefits and suggested eliminating taxes on Social Security income. Sounds great, right? Free money for grandma and grandpa, but those taxes help fund Social Security. Cutting them might sound good short-term, but long-term it could mean reduced benefits. Nobody wants to tell their grandkids they can't retire because grandpa needed a new golf cart. So, while Trump's promises sound appealing, the reality is more complex. Stay informed and consider the long-term impacts. Social Security is a delicate balance that requires careful handling. Let's talk about student loans. Starting adult life with more debt than a small island nation is no fun. If you're hoping Trump's administration will make your student loans disappear, I've got bad news. Trump hasn't been a champion for student loan forgiveness. His administration has been about as helpful as a screen door on a submarine. So if you're drowning in student loan debt, don't expect a life raft from this administration. Focus on budgeting and maybe consider a side hustle. Remember when $1 could buy you a whole bag of candy? Those days are gone. Under Trump, they might be gone for good. Inflation was a big talking point. Trump promised to tackle it, but some policies could worsen it. Tariffs and deportations could increase prices, higher prices for groceries and gas. Stay informed and prepared. Let's talk about healthcare. Trump's stance on healthcare has always been confusing. He campaigned on repealing and replacing the Affordable Care Act, but that plan never materialized. Instead, we got piecemeal changes that left everyone more confused. While he promised to make healthcare more affordable, it's unclear how he plans to do that without a plan. So if you're hoping for clarity on the healthcare front, don't hold your breath. It's likely to be just as messy and unpredictable as ever. Let's talk about housing. Trump's housing plan was about supporting first-time buyers and opening up federal land for construction. Sounds great, right? More affordable homes for everyone. But his hardline stance on immigration could make housing less affordable. Deporting undocumented workers could lead to a shortage of construction workers, meaning fewer homes being built. That means higher prices. So, while Trump talks a big game about making housing more attainable, his actions might end up pricing more people out of the market. What does all this mean for you? Trump's policies are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You might get a tax break or an expanded child tax credit, or you might face inflation and rising healthcare costs. Stay informed, understand the potential impacts, and make smart financial decisions. Keep watching The Smart Investor, because we'll help you navigate the choppy waters.